We will do the practices 5, both module 1 and module 2. Let's get started. So what is the question? Rabbits eat 25 calories per pound, and that's X pounds. So if it is 25 for per pound multiplied by X, it must be. The answer is not C or B. And we have additional 11 colors, you see, in the case D. This. Next question. A special camera is used for underwater ocean research. The camera is at depth 39 fathoms. What is the camera depth in feet? 1 fathom is 6 feet. So 39 fathoms is 39 times 6. Oh, the answer will be 234. And next question. We are given the figure of X and 145. Which following statement is true? Look at this one. Because X and 145 are vertical angles, and the vertical angles are 10 because both are obtuse angles, so X must be 145°. And we are given the function F represents the total cost in dollars and X games. How many games can be played for total cost? 58. You see, 58 is dollars, so it is FX. Let's just use this decimal. Let's see where they intersect. So they intersect here. As you see, 11. That's it. Next question. 4x is minus 28 is negative 24, x minus 7. They ask for. Let's use a decimals. 4x minus 28 is equal to negative 24. So you see x is 1 then. If x is 1, 1 minus 7, that is negative 6. The amount of the Hannah's bill for the food order was $50. Then I give the tip of 20% of the amount of the bill. What is the amount in dollars of the tip? So we are just calculating what is tip that we pay. So it is 20% of the 50. So if you just type it to the decimals like 20% of 50, it is like 10. We are given the table and next the number of the x. What is the question? Which of the phone correctly compares the mean of the data set? Look, you see the numbers change from like minimum one is 136 and the maximum one is 149. But if you're going to add 121 to the set, so this will be the smallest one in the data set. So if you add the number, which is like lower than all the others in the set, you automatically decrease the mean. So mean of the new set will be lower than the original. The mean of the original is greater than the mean of the new data set. Next question, 8th one. Let's grab and let's see what we are given. Shaded region shown represents a solution which enables. Look, if you have no idea about this question, what you can do is you can type the every single answer key to the decimals, see how is the graph. But to make it at least a bit easier, what I can say, if the shaded part is above the graph, that means greater. Y is greater than something. At least we can eliminate Y is less than. And because the line goes down, so it decreases. If it decreases, slope is not positive, it is negative. Y was greater than negative 1 minus 3x. You see, this graph is exactly the same as this one. Now, which expression is equivalent? When you just simplify it, 8x cubed minus x cubed will be 7x cubed, right? So the answer is not A or C. And 8 minus negative 2 will be 8 plus 2, that is 10. So the answer will be B there. Question 10. In xy plane, T passed through the point 0 and 9. And 1 and 17. Which expression defines the line T? This linear equation. We can just create a table here and add the points 0 and 9, 1 and 17. And when you just click this one, linear equation, it gives you the equation 8x plus 9. So the answer is 8x plus 9. That's easy. And 11 as well. You are given the expression. What is the solution? If you type this one to the decimals, you will see the answer. Negative 30 and positive 30. What is the solution to the given equation? Just pick one of them. That's right, positive one. There are two different size containers of the blueberries. The store sales of these blueberries total these dollars last month. The equation represents this situation where x is the number of the smaller containers sold and y is the number of the. If x is the number of the smaller containers and y is the number of the large containers, it means 4.51 is the price of one smaller container and 6.07 is the price of one large container. According to the equation, what's the price in dollars of each smaller container? That's 4.51. 13. According to the model, what is the estimated number of the practice X-ray when it's the surface of the sample? When it is a surface, what is the T here? T is millimeters below the surface. So when it is on the surface, it means like T is equal to 0. When T is equal to 0, it turns like 500 multiplied by 0 divided by 12 is 0. So whatever raised to 0 is just 1, and the answer will be there, 500. And next question is 14. We are doing the graph. The graph is like f of x. Which of the following is f of x plus 5? Oh, they ask for which of them is f of x shifted 5 units up. Let's see what graph shifted 5 units up. What you can do, literally check just 1 point on this graph and check it on the answer key. What I will do, I'll check these points that I know exact coordinates of it. That one. When x is 3, y is 3, right? If I shifted 5 units stop, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when x is 3, y must be 8. Let's check the answer key. See, like, in both answer key, we have x is 3 and y is 8. A is not, definitely, because when it's 3, it is negative. Case B, it's definitely not. We are looking for when x is 3, y is 8. When x is 3, y is not 8, it's less than 6. And D, when x is 3, y is 8, you see that point. So I'll pick this one. We have a formula. They say which equation correctly express C. Okay, guys, like, to find C here, what we will do first, let's divide both sides. It's like P is equal to N multiplied by 19 minus C, right? Can we just divide both sides by N? Of course, yes. So N's gone. Here you get P divided by N is equal to 19 minus C. So when I get C is equal to 19 minus P over N, P dash. Length of each edge of the box is 29 inch. Each side of the box in the shape of the sphere. The box does not have a lid. The lid is like top of the box. What is the exterior surface area? When we have a box, this square box, this one. How many sides we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, right? Surface area, and because these are square, it's given. If it is AL, the surface area, one side is A squared. Because we have 6 sides, I'll write 6A squared. But BK of it doesn't have a leak. So if we don't have this part, we have 5 sides, right? So because the each side is 29 inch, I'll write 5 multiplied by 29 squared, 42, 5. 17. What is the sum of the solution given equation? English. Solution -9 and 27. So -9 plus 27 is 80. What is the value of tangent? What is answer? -1.7. You can check the answer key one by one. Let's write negative square root. Oops, sorry. SQRT 3. Are they saying? Yep, they are saying. So I'll pick this one as an answer. If it was not, I would check the answer key one by one. Question 19. The expression is equivalent to which of the following? Its denominator is 1, right? And what I will do, I will multiply both sides by k to get same denominator. So what I get here, 42a divided by k plus 42ak divided ak squared divided by k. Because the both are like k, we can just find some of them. 42a plus 42ak squared. Can you just take factor out? It's like 1 plus k squared, right? Let's just type it to the decimals. You see the circle. What is the possible value of a? A is x coordinate of it, isn't it? -15 is minimum x. And what is maximum x? 7. So x coordinates change between -15 and 7. It is not there, like is there, it's not there, and it's not there. So the answer is the last 2 question we got. What we are given, the height is 9. Okay, cool. This one is 9. Length is x. Length is x, which is 7 more than width. If length is x and if it is 7 more than width, it means width is x minus 7. What is like product of them? Last question, which of the following must be true? Let's do both of them. So what I will do is, first let's check this one. When x is -24, y is 0. If the product is 0, a multiplied by root of something, it means either a is 0 or this one is 0. If that one is 0, it means b is equal to 24. If 24 is less than 0, is when x is 24. Square root of something is either 0, which is not possible here because it's not equal to 0, or greater than 0. So if this one is positive and product is negative, that means a is less than 0. If a is less than 0, it means that one is not true, right? A is not 0, but b is 24. D is greater than a.